Yes, 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 yes. What's happening? What's good? What's good? Oh, it looks like I lost Facebook. God damn, I lost Facebook. Let's make sure that this works this time. Last time I did this. Again, I'm doing it from my wife's iPad. And not to go all the way into that, just want to make sure this working right now. Let's just make sure. Yeah, it works. It works. It works. It works. It works. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all know who it is. It's Trot Wham on Twitter. Wham OG on the Action app, Wham OG. And this is Who-Bangin Sports Talk, Wham Talk Wednesdays on a Tuesday opening night today. Now, I do want to give out a disclaimer. I was trying to give an example, or I was explaining a little bit earlier, but I'm doing this from my wife's iPad Pro that I just recently got her for her birthday. And, it's starting to look all right. I got my little backdrop, still hasn't been shipped in. You know how it is. It's holidays, stuff ain't coming, whatever. But we still got to get this money, y'all. I appreciate everyone from joining us last week. Always keeping a like. Always hit me up on Twitter, asking me what I'm betting, what I like, what is going on today, yada, 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 future picks, things of that nature. I definitely appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the support that we get here at Who-Bangin Sports Talk, me and my man, DJ Big Boss. We definitely appreciate all y'all. And odds.com as well. We are contributors there as well. Give us love there, give us love here. We appreciate you. Now, it is opening night. This is be not that much of a long show that we typically will do, but it's opening night. We got two pretty freaking interesting games. And I say freaking because my sister called me out the other day saying I was cursing too much, you know, you know. So hey, I gotta make sure I do right by her. You feel me? She the one been out here from day one with it. And what's going on with what's going on with the Facebook? It's kind of unfortunate there, but hey, it is what it is. We're not worried about it. Oh yeah, no, that's working. That's working. Okay, but look, hey, I got two plays for today. Two plays that we have to get it locked in before the next hour. Within an hour, the NBA 2020, 2021 season will be underway. And it starts off with the Brooklyn Nets going to the Bay, to the Chase Center, will be the first game. Oh, no, 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 my apologies. They had games last year. But this will be more so like the first big game that they had, or real meaningful game that they had at that stadium. So it's going to be really interesting. We got Steph Curry coming back for Golden State Warriors. We have James Wiseman, who's the number 2 overall pick in this year's NBA draft. He gets gets his chance to showcase his talent once more. Last time we seen him was in Memphis, and he was busting, he was busting butts. Shout out to you, Jay. He was busting butts. You feel me? The whole time he was busting ass. You know what I'm saying? He was kicking ass, calling names, and then what I'm saying. Some of the people got a little word of that, and kind of ratted out on homie, and he couldn't finish out the rest of that year. Yet, neither here nor there doing this game, but he will get his chance to make his NBA debut. Didn't play any in preseason. Really excited to see this kid go, especially with Draymond Green, who is officially out for this game and also Wednesday's game as well. So we're looking at this as a potential marquee game of the year type game, in my opinion. And I think a lot of that has to do with KD's coming back to the Bay. This is his first time coming back. And, his first time just even getting on the hoop playing meaningful basketball, which is going to be really interesting. Once again, I want to give all y'all a shout out. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to the homie Alex Ramirez, always showing love. DJ Big Boss, giving y'all all that love, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know how we do. But in this game, though, man, Golden State Warriors, Brooklyn, I only got one option here to me. And honestly, my apologies for not arranging this. Explaining this as well for all those people that don't necessarily follow gambling on a day-to-day basis. The Brooklyn Nets are now favored on my apologies. They are in Brooklyn. I'm sorry. They're in Brooklyn. Their favorite at home, 7.5 against the Golden State Warriors. Now, this is a newly constructed team. This is a newly constructed team for the Brooklyn Nets. They got a brand new coach in Steve Nash. They got brand new players as well. If we adding in like KD and Kyrie, even though Kyrie played a little bit last year, he really hasn't really got acclimated into this offense. And obviously, this is a new offense because they have on their bench not only Steve Nash, but Mike D'Antoni as well, another guy that you guys know how he wants to play up and down the floor. And that's the reason why this total opened up. Now, the total here, if I'm not mistaken, it opened up at 228 points for the full game total. Right now, we're sitting at 235 points. And I told people earlier that this game, if it gets to 221 plus, because I honestly didn't think they were going to put this total that high. If it gets to over 221 plus, I might be on this. I'm looking at this under, and everything is indicating towards the over. I think we may have some sort of insight that Mike D'Antoni's offense was easily implemented, and they're going to just run up the clock. The way he likes to play as far as his offense, Mike D'Antoni, because I think they're going to run like that with Steve Nash being the head coach, but he likes to get the shots up within 16 seconds or less. Now, there's a 24-second shot clock. He wants to get that shot up before the end. Having these type of players that can easily create, they got Karis LeVert that could create, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. A lot of people, Spencer Dinwiddie, and I believe Spencer Dinwiddie will be starting. These guys being able to create off the dribble, doing a lot of different things. I mean, those four guys that I named are probably going to be one of the most skillful guys on the court on both teams. And then I'm also leaning towards Golden State. And the reason why, just like I mentioned now, is that there are newly additions to this team. There's newly additions to this Brooklyn Nets team. The coach, the star players, even some of these role players haven't been able to, got a chance to play together. I think that's going to show early on. And the teams that have, some sort of let me do this. Let me do this. Hey. Let me go back to five. Let me go to 5G, champ. Because this shit was tripping. My apologies, y'all. If y'all can see me, y'all can hear me, make sure y'all hit the like button. Say something, you know what I'm saying? My apologies. But I'm talking about this Golden State Warriors game, and this is the reason why I like Golden State +8, -120, which I already posted on my action app. I already bet it on Bovada. It looks like one of those things that I like this look. And, and I think the main reason why Golden State will come to play, they have meaningful basketball again. Steph Curry is still Steph Curry. I like his total prop over 28, him to at least get 28 or more points. So if you have the 27.5 prop for Curry, I would take that. I would take that points over. Steph Curry is going to be able to get however they want. My main problem with the Brooklyn Nets is their defense, man. They didn't do anything on the defensive end or any defensive additions. A lot of these guys, like I mentioned, that were great off the ball, with the ball, in creation, in situations of creating offense. On the other side, how many of these guys that we believe that's going to fight off the screens that are going to be put in this Steve Kerr offense? Now, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. It's probably the better team on the Brooklyn Nets. Long term, they're going to be the better team. But tonight, just barring this situation that we're in right now, I gotta go with Golden State Warriors, and the main reason why is because those screens are gonna be still getting set, and Steph Curry coming off those screens, we'll get that ball off. We'll get the ball off. Now, what I didn't mention was who the Golden State Warriors have and who they have as far as additions. And they added in Kelly Oubre, who is the underrated addition, I believe, that showed me a lot in preseason. Knocking down the three ball, very great in space, very good defensively. Now, this Golden State Warriors team might have the best defense on the floor, and that's the reason why I was leaning towards the under, which I believed it was going to get to like 221, somewhere around that range, but it's at 235. The reason why I like the under is because their defense is going to be in there. What's popping with my guy? My guy Ski, always showing love. You already know, bro. You already know what it is. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Amsterdam. Yeah, I'm back, baby. We getting in this mug. We getting in this mug. Like my sister said, she would say I was cursing too much and stuff. I was going to say shh, but I said stuff. But breaking down this Golden State Warriors team, they look like they got way better athletic defenders on the wing, and I'm giving that edge to Golden State. Now, this is a big number. It opened up at 5.5. And all of a sudden, Draymond Green goes out, and it's pushed all the way to 7.5. Now, I'm taking a +8 just to give us a little extra wiggle room there. And I'm very confident in this play, to be honest with you guys. This is probably the biggest bet that I made all day. And the next bet is my favorite team. So I'm going to go into that later. But in this case, I think the defenders for Brooklyn Nets are going to have trouble coming off those screens on those high screen and pick and rolls. You're not going to see KD coming off those screens. He's trying to be the anchor type defense like he was at Golden State. And I think that may be a little detrimental, and you might see them make adjustments throughout the seasons to correct this situation or this issue. Same reason why I feel like Clippers are going to run without a point guard. I think that's how the Brooklyn Nets are going to treat these first few games to see who do they really need to make this a complete team, because they don't really know. They haven't had this much great competition as of yet. So, yeah. Oh, my guy said send the link. I got you, bro. Don't even trip. You already know. Say no mas, bro. Say no mas. I'm about to send a link to the Brody. Because I already know he want to talk his I already know you want to talk your stuff too, bro. Say less, man. You don't got to say nothing, my guy. You already know how we rock. Oh, shit. Let me see if I got you here. Oh, shit. My apologies, y'all, for doing that, and I just threw it off. I'm going to send this stuff to the bro real quick. Because, you know, any vast opinion, and when you come to gambling, is very important. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to go ahead and go in there blind. My guy might know a little bit more than me on this game, but for the most part, I think we might be on the same page as well, because if you think about this team, Brooklyn, they haven't made any real big changes from the team that they had last year. I mean, other than the coach, they didn't make any big defensive changes. I honestly believe that Golden State will be a great team this year. I honestly believe that they will be really competitive in the Pacific Division, which is probably the toughest division in the West, in the NBA. Because we think about it, you got the defending champs in the Lakers, you got the who they think is going to be champs in the Clippers, and then they have a CP3 who just led the team to a team that they thought it was going to be a lottery team, the OKC, into the playoffs. They got that guy on the Suns, which is a jam-packed, great coach, great nucleus of young talent. I think Golden State Warriors is going to be able to compete in this way. And that's even without Klay Thompson, because Klay Thompson, obviously, if you didn't know, he has a Achilles injury, torn his Achilles, not going to play this year. Very unfortunate news there. We don't like to hear that, but, it's unfortunate there. And I sent that to you, Brody, just in case if you're wondering. But for the most part, though, I'm looking at the Golden State Warriors to get those points and also play really nice defense. Pascal, who's coming off of his second year, Jordan Poole, second-year player. He has some time to get adjusted. And again, this is the same system. Nothing that's implemented like the Jets. I mean the Nets. Is it the Jets? That Jets shit got me in my brain, y'all. Y'all, if y'all follow football, I keep having the Jets on my mind. But I think the Brooklyn Nets, they will be a great team. They will be a great team this year. I just don't believe that they will be all the way dialed in. Don't think that's going to happen. And I'm anticipating, I'm looking forward to see how it looks and shapes up. But for the most part, I don't know. Let me see. I don't want to mess it up. My body said you did see. Let me make sure. Let me double check. See, my guy is. I sent it to you, Brody. Let me. I sent it through Who-Bangin though, bro. Cause I'm on my wife. I'm on my wife's tablet and stuff. So I sent it to Who-Bangin. You gotta look through that link above. I'm gonna put in link above. I'm already knowing, bro. Now my guy that's about to slide in. This is my guy, Ski Prophet. Hey, you know it's crazy, Ski. I was looking back at a lot of our archives, bro. The first Wham talk that I ever did, me and you did it, bro. First Wham talk that I ever did, me and you did it, bro. This is crazy. First opening night, my guy slide through, and you know, Golden State Warriors. One of those things that's probably a contrarian play here. It's I think I would say this is definitely a contrarian play. This is something that you won't see a lot of people on. Everybody like Brooklyn, you know what I mean? And 60% of the money is coming in on Brooklyn. So I understand where that's coming from. You get KD back, he's going to be getting his stuff. But they already said that James Wiseman, who's 7 foot himself, is going to be guarding him. I'm very interested in seeing that matchup. Not saying that a rookie is going to come in and stop KD, but I think that's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Now my guy up in here, what's popping with it? Let's bring my guy in. Ski Prop, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, I was listening. It's good to be back with you. We did the first Wham talk together.
My shit is tripping, bro. Damn. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch this up.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got you. I got you now. And the reason I think it's because I'm literally doing this from her fucking iPad, bro. Like this shit is
I
weird
don't.
as hell, but you know, it's Christmas, bro. We gotta fucking get in ideas. Appreciate you for sliding through. It's always love, bro.
You
And
already
when's the
know.
last time we even did a show together? It's been like
Too
a
long.
minute, huh?
But we got time now. It's the NBA, so let's get it. I hear what you were saying about the Warriors. I'm with you, bro. I think
Damn, bro. I really think I need to get this damn headphones on. Let me see if I
I'm
can
not
switch
gonna
these headphones on. See if that should work. There we go.
You
There we
good
go.
now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you good.
Perfect. Yeah, now we solid. We solid. Here we go. Here we go. Look at my guy right there, Ray Rice. He said dynamic LA duo. My guy's in Vegas though right now. He full time getting to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part-time player though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pick my spots. But yeah, bro. I mean, if you want to go ahead and just, I mean, all I was really getting to is, James Wiseman. They didn't play him. They got no film on him right now other than Memphis. So they're gonna throw him out there on KD. I'm excited about that shit. So I don't know about you, bro, but that shit got me excited.
I don't know if I'm as high on Golden State defense as you are, but I know one thing: Brooklyn's not gonna play any defense. And I mean, it's a new team. We see when players come together and stuff, it takes time for teams to gel. And KD not even 100% yet. Yeah, he looked kind of good in the preseason, but it is the preseason. He said himself he's not 100%. You got a new coach. I just think if they're not going to play defense, Golden State can keep up. I think it's an overreaction too. Like you said,
Uh,
it started at 5.5, and then it went all the way up to 7.5. That's where I got in, and I think Steph's going to remind everybody that he was how good he is, and I think he'll make an MVP run.
I feel that same way too. And it's a little delay there. So you might see a little me be quiet. And there's a little gap there. But I think you right on the same way I was thinking, bro. I think Steph might be top 3 in scoring this year. He got to put the scoring up. Now, it depends on what he's getting from his bench players and whatever with that. But I'm high on Kelly Oubre and his defense. I'm high on the wing defenders. I like Pascal second year. So I do feel like they were going to play better defense than this team. I don't think they're going to be like a ultimate defending team or anything. Like I don't think they're going to be like last year was we could say Utah Jazz, but I guess they weren't really a good defensive team to be honest with you, going over every game in their first round. But I would say they're going to be a good team. They're not going to be a great defensive team like the Lakers last year. That's what you're try to put that like from here to here. But I think they're gonna be pretty better than this team. So yes, I do like that play as well, brother.
And
And a
hearing you
lot of it
talking
has
about
to
the
do, like you
team,
said.
my bad. Hearing you talking about the team, what you think about this, Wham? It sounds like you like everybody around Curry. Curry over 6.5 assists plus 104. I think he gets closer to double digits than that. So I like that. What do you think?
That makes sense. That makes sense. If you could get the points, assist added on to that, you know what I mean, and you probably get it to like because you said it's at 5. You
I
said
got a
5,
6.5. 6.5 plus 104.
6.5. So yeah, it probably be like 34. 34 is at no, my apologies. It's at 28. I believe 27 and a half for his points. So it should be like around there. I like that. I like that. I already took you already know, bro. I already took the over in his points to go over the 27 or have 28 points. I had a little parlay, in-game parlay, which has been on my mind all damn last 4 months. You already know, bro. So, hey, but I like the way you're thinking there, man, because him having to be a distributor. I think the fact that they're already in the offense that they know, those
Yeah.
rookies that were rookies, Pascal, Jordan Poole, they know their role. They're not going to
Yep.
play around. And you got Mini Westbrook coming off the bench and Kent Bazemore just to keep the tempo rolling. You know what I mean? It scared me though, to be honest with you, with the way the total went up because I honestly was leaning under. I'm leaning under. I think it's going to be a lot more defense than people think. But I'm not going to touch the total. I think the better play is where I'm lying on. And I said, this is not it, but that's it right there. Golden State +8. You know what I'm saying? I got it at 7.5, like my guy did as well. But you can get the 8. I actually will give out that 8 a little bit more because it's, give a little bit more wiggle room. But other than that, that's the only way I'm leaning in this game. I like the Curry points over. Man, that assist makes sense, bro. Because they're going to pass it. They're going to pass it to these guys open on those corners. They've seen. I seen Kelly Oubre look like he can't miss in preseason. Same thing with Kuzma. I think Kuzma hit like 87%. I think Kelly Oubre
Yeah.
was up there as well. So I think these guys are going to be balling like crazy with this team. And where's the defense coming from, man? Like you said, bro. Like where's the defense from Brooklyn? They don't have nobody that I believe that's going to fight off these screens. That's the main thing for me. They're going to run high pick and roll. Who's fighting off these screens? Curtis LeVert? You know what I'm saying? You feel
Yeah,
me?
I don't see it
But
either. I
yeah,
just I think Brooklyn. I think you have to give them a little bit of time before you jump in on Brooklyn. In my opinion, out the gate, 7.5 spread with the new team. I just don't see it. I like what you said about the guys who played last year because yeah, they weren't the most talented group in the world, but they're used to playing together. They know their role. Everything in Brooklyn is just for the most part new. So I like that we match up on the
right.
Golden State spread. I like that you like my assist. I agree with your Curry points over, and on the total, I was looking at the over, bro. I was looking at the over in the beginning, like earlier before the lines even posted. I'm looking at this game and I'm thinking there's going to be points just because I don't trust Brooklyn's defense. And then, I mean, if you like the under now, though, now's the time to hop in. I definitely don't. If you get the ass end of the line consistently, you're going to be a losing better. So
234, 234, 224 and a half, I think.
yeah, yeah. So if you get the ass end of the line consistently, you're going to be a losing better. So right now, only way you could play the total is under, or probably just pass. But I'll probably just play the spread, or I did play the spread,
Yeah,
not
I'm
probably.
right there with you. Yeah, no, I got the spread as well. I'm not touching that under because I see the over. I see the over. Before you got on, I was trying to tell people that as far as D'Antoni's offense, he runs in 16 seconds or less. I believe they even made a book about it, and I can almost guarantee that's the type of offense they're going to ride with. Steve Nash. I couldn't get his name out, and yeah, I like this game. This is going to be a great game to start off with. The next game, it seems like this is overdue, bro. It seems like this is overdue. I I honestly have a bet when I have a coworker and he's a Clipper fan, bro. And we big Laker fans, bro. We ain't playing no around. We got something to say. We gonna say something back. So
Right.
I told him. So last year before I want to say before the bubble ended or whatever, me and him made a bet, and at that moment the Clippers won 2 games out of the matchups, and he was confident. He was like, "Yo, I want to bet straight up," and it's not some chump change money, but we like, hey, for sure, it's just bragging rights involved into it. Every time they play, to heads up, it's automatic. It's a bet. So unfortunately, we smacked that ass after those. After that, I collected on his ass. So this is time I gave it to him on my way home. I just got off work. I was like, "Yo, you want to run that bet back, bro?" He said, "Yeah, run it back." So now we got the same bet going on every time the Lakers and Clippers play together. We got an automatic bet going on. And honestly, the way I think about this game, I don't want to touch the Clippers full game. Honestly, I might have to pay him some money at the end of the day. I'm leaning towards the Clippers spread full game. But in the first half, no way, sir. I'm taking the first half Lakers, bro. Lakers first half, and I'm gonna give y'all a reason why. So every y'all know it's ceremony. We getting them rings right now. We getting rings, and the rings sound hard. I was on my way home. I listened to John Ireland 710 radio, and they kind of gave a description on the rings. They basically was saying that it's like snake skin print, and everybody's name is around it. It's like Mamba mentality shit. But man, give me the Lakers first half, not just because of that, but on top of the every time a champion goes to opening night, they cover. Well, they don't cover. My apologies. They win straight up the last 5 years. Last 5 years, going all the way back to the Spurs, man. Going all the way back to the Spurs, they win straight up. So I had to look at that. I looked it up. I'm like, yo, the Lakers already look like they're the better team. I mean, because we seen the type of adjustments what type of additions they made. They made pretty big additions, man. Did me and you see Trez getting to the Lakers? Hell no, bro. I didn't see that. I don't know about you, but I know I didn't see it, bro. I was like, what the Trez? And we got Dennis the Menace, bro. Now, I do wish we had the patch Dennis, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he got the patch now. But hey, this Dennis, if he's starting or not, which is going to be interesting to watch as well with this Lakers rotation, how they're going to do the minutes, because we've seen how THT was playing, and I'm all over the place right now because I'm excited. This is my most exciting play, not the biggest. The biggest play that I made was with the Golden State Warriors, but my most exciting play is this Lakers first half -2. I believe that LeBron, AD, they might be sending out a lot of second halves. AD may be playing a lot of that third quarter. He's going to play a little bit more minutes than LeBron, but I think the Lakers are going to be resting those ices in the icing them knees in the fourth quarter. And it could start today. I'm not going to take the full game, but I think the first half makes sense here. Last 5 years, winning champions cover that first half. We went straight up in the first half. So I like
I
this
feel you
Lakers
on that,
play,
bro.
and it looks good to me. What's up, bro?
I feel you on that. I mean, I hear you. I mean, you like the energy for us getting the rings, and you think they're gonna come out smashing on them. So I understand why you like the Lakers early. We kind of agree on this game. I really didn't. I didn't. I don't have a bet on this game right now, honestly. Um, but the way I'm looking at it is, I can agree that they'll come out fired up because it's nothing better than putting on their championship ring. But if I have to ask who's the better team, I definitely think it's the Lakers. If I look at this game and I say who's the pressure on, Lakers don't care at all if they win or lose. Clippers, I mean, everybody's been talking about the Clippers,
Man,
and they lost that 3-1 lead. They built that team to win a championship. They didn't even get to play the Lakers. LeBron, he was on, I forgot what show it was. Was it ESPN or something? Or he was on somewhere, and he was just talking about the Clippers and how they had these expectations and they couldn't even face each other. Basically, just clowning the Clippers. Like, the pressure is on the Clippers in this matchup. So for the full game, I agree. Like, I don't want to touch the Lakers. I think taking the Clippers plus the points is the play because they're going to care majority of the game, and they got to redeem themselves.
Nah, I feel you. I agree. I think they do have to redeem themselves. I think Paul George in general has to redeem himself. Him getting that sign, him re-signing, saying that he owed the Clippers, and then right after that they get hit with an investigation. That shit was kind of interesting, but I'm not gonna go all the way into that. That sounded interesting to me, but I'm not gonna go all the way into that. But go into this, they've been working out. I mean, they've been working out together. They have a little bit more camaraderie, it appears, with Kawhi Leonard. I've heard that Kawhi Leonard has been a little bit more vocal in in the practices in training camp, and like you said, bro, they gonna look at those championship rings and be like, man, you know what, bro, I'm tired. You know what I mean? They gonna go up in there like like that scene on Boys in the Hood, start swinging in the middle. Because I feel like I'm covered this first half. This is crazy. This is crazy to think about it, but they come out, cover the first half. AD and them just out there balling, showing out. THT get in the first half. Like, whoa, they put THT in the first half, and he started cooking. Oh shit! And then now they like, damn, that dude's 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Because now Kawhi knows how old he is because he came out and asked. He knows. I was like, damn, we got to do something. And come on, like they don't have a point guard. That's my main problem with the Clippers, though. They didn't address the point guard situation. Same reason
Yeah,
why I feel like the defense thing is going to be one of those things that they're going to try to patch up for Brooklyn. Maybe the Clippers is just rolling it out like, hey, let's see if Luke Kennard could go point guard for us. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. Like, I don't think who do they have idea their point guard going to be? But that's my main
nobody.
problem. That's my main beef with the Clippers.
I
But
agree with you,
you know
bro.
what? I had an OG tell me though they could run triangle, which
Yeah,
made me think about they could run triangle and it won't have no issues. Ty Lue played for the Lakers. They never really had a point guard. We could say Derek Fisher was their point guard, but he was a defensive guard. So I think that they could do triangle. Pat Beverly could be a way better Derek Fisher. You know what I'm saying?
and I'm not gonna
Probably won't shoot
disrespect D
better.
Fish like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I gotta show him a little respect. I'll let you do your talking, but I gotta show D Fish a little respect.
No. Defense been on my bad list, bro. I'm a Matt Barnes guy, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there, though. I'm gonna
I
leave
agree
that
with what
there.
you said about the point guard. The Clippers, they could run triangle or whatever, but Kawhi, he don't want to be initiating the offense. He just wants to get to his spot and get a bucket. So they're definitely missing that. And I think their second unit for the Clippers, I think they're going to play no defense. Like they're not good defensively. And I think the Lakers second unit, when you look at them on paper and you look at how they've been playing, like you said in the preseason, they're going to score. So as far as who's the better team, I definitely think it's the Lakers. We'll see who cares so much tonight. You got any look on the total, maybe?
That's interesting. I was looking at this game. This is a real low total, man. This is a real low total. Now, the New York Knicks Indiana game for tomorrow is the only total that I believe that is this low, and it's at 212 for that New York Knicks game. This game is at 219. Now, that kind of shows me, bro, like, I mean, if that I was glitching out right there because I just switched tabs, but that kind of shows me like they expect this to be some sort of defense here. I don't think it's gonna be that much defense. The Clippers gotta play. Clippers gotta play. A little bit more up tempo, and I think they gotta get their guys, open looks. And to get those open looks, you gotta drive to the paint and you gotta be aggressive. Half court is gonna be interesting though because he can. If they do run triangle, then it makes it a little bit easier for Pat Beverly to do. Set people up and all that stuff because they're passing it to one guy and the other guy's probably doing all the distributing. But that other guy could be Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard doesn't come across as a playmaker, and I think that was mainly his frustration last year. So I honestly would lean toward the under, but my mind and my heart is telling me I probably should take this over because my guy Joey Work said AD for the three. Come on, man. We got Ibaka, Garden, 80, and Trez. I tweeted that out today. Like, bet. That's gonna be
Yeah.
an easy cook. Man, I don't care what y'all think, man. Ibaka's a great defender, but on the perimeter against these fast, shifty guys, it ain't working, bro. It ain't gonna help him, man, because he's their rim protector. I do like that Zubac got bigger though. Zubac did get bigger. I don't know if you noticed that. He look a little bit bigger.
He's a little bit stronger. I think he was going against someone in preseason. They was trying to do something. He didn't move at all. Like he looked like a brick out there. So if that's the type of paint defender that they're gonna have him in there all the time. It's gonna be something interesting to watch out for. But I honestly would probably lean towards the over though, bro, because I think the that total for Indiana should go over, and I think this low total probably should go over too.
I agree with you as far as we gonna cook them because they can't. I mean, Marcus Gasol is gonna space the floor really nice for us, and whoever they put on Anthony Davis, he's gonna eat. I mean, as long as he care, and like you said, I think we talking about that first half they come out, but the total, like I said, the Clippers' first unit on paper, I mean, they look good defensively, but the second unit they're not gonna be good, and Lakers' second unit they're not gonna stall like last year. It's not. It's a different team this year. This is gonna be an over Laker team, in my opinion. So I like both of these teams to be over teams. I don't agree with the line movement going down. I think we see points in this game. The only problem I might have, like you said, you kind of mentioned earlier, LeBron and AD could be icing the knees at the end of the night. And I wouldn't like that so much if I'm on the over. So maybe I would like a first half over more.
Right.
And I did look at a couple player props on this one. I like Kuz. He was looking good in the preseason. His point total is only at 10.5. I like that. And I like Montrez because he's going to go against the Clippers. He was looking pretty solid in preseason. 13.5 points. That's easy money for him. 5.5 rebounds. That's easy money. So I like those two props.
Automatic. I love that too, bro. Kuz prop. Cash it. that Trez prop. Come on, bro. He going against his old team, bro. He trying to pull it to you, bro. But at the same time, the reason why I forgot to mention this, us missing out on, even though we talk shit about JaVale McGee, he does a lot of stupid stuff. He actually was one of the top 5 blocks last year. He had 75 blocks, I believe. And we've seen what type of defense presence that Dwight Howard was at the rim. I think us having somebody like Marcus Gasol in replace for that, I know you know, bro, but let the world know. I'm not a big fan of Marcus Gasol. I do like his passing. It is great, having somebody like that after losing somebody like Rondo. We do need someone that could be cerebral out there. So I do agree there. I love that addition. But as far as him being a defensive, and they keep bringing up the defensive player of the year stuff, I never looked at him as a defensive player to be. Yeah, honestly, I never really, even when he was winning it, I didn't even look at him as a defender, as like, I'm thinking more of like a shot blocker or someone that's going to stop. And maybe I'm just like, wasn't watching that many Memphis Grizzlies games because I didn't have League Pass at the time or something. But I would probably say that, I think we got a little drop off on defense, like you said, and I definitely agree with you. And you mentioned earlier is that this probably is a Laker over team, and maybe not just because they're going to shoot better, because they got better shooters, but because they had lack a little bit more rim protection. So I think that's a good look, bro, for what you're saying there, man. It makes so much sense, bro. I love doing these shows with you. Too bad we only got 2 damn games to talk about, but it's a long season, bro. You already know we're gonna get this cracking again.
Yep, for sure.
I really appreciate you, bro. This shit, hey man, honestly, bro, I didn't really anticipate you sliding through or anything. So I definitely appreciate that shit, bro. For real, man. Because it's easy to talk about the Lakers, but when I got somebody on my side that y'all know he hitting, hey.
Hey, it's all love, bro. I'm gonna rock with you some more this season. So thanks for having me on, and thank you anybody who joined and watched.
For sure, yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Follow my guy Ski Profit. He's at Wager Talk as well. Go ahead and subscribe to his package. Hitting crazy numbers. Boy, I'm telling you now. I said more. This is my man's right here. Bro hits on everything, like for real. Like I'm telling you, I first did the first Wham Talk that we ever did. Man, he kind of like put me on game. I learned a lot from you, bro, for real. And I definitely appreciate you. Always been an inspiration to me, bro. I appreciate you sliding on. You already know how that shit is, man. And you already know, Spread. I love you too, bro. We got to get you on too, man. You already know how it is, bro. But for the most part, yeah, this is the first opening day. Wham Talk. Y'all know we're going to try to make sure we get it cracking. It's Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Live back at it again. Easy money today, y'all. Hopefully. Easy money sniper. Hopefully he's down. All right, y'all. Peace.